Hello everyone, it's Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo here for Star Citizen Addicts Anonymous. This is somewhere around episode 80, 81, 82. I'm not counting right now. First off, let me start by saying a big thank you to each and every single one of you that's been continuing to watch even though I haven't been doing this type of episode. I know that Ben's Day is growing and I want to thank you very much to all of you, send a thank you very much to all of you that have been participating in that by leaving questions both in the thread, or I should say comment section of the videos, and in the Star Citizen Addicts Anonymous thread in the subscriber den, and then by sending them to starcitizenaa@gmail.com. Thank you very much. I have been overwhelmed with school, which is totally okay, right? Since I work for one of those Fortune 5 companies and I work in retail, I'm always busy. Taking upon a full-time schedule at school is going to start to melt away my time. But it's definitely not melting away the time that the people over at Cloud Imperium Games are putting into Star Citizen. We had a major release last week. It was 1.3, and although it's broken and buggy and kicks people out a little bit, it will be fixed. This is an important release because it puts the client side, or I should say, the live side of Star Citizen on the same playing field as the dev code. So there's no more trying to fit what they work into what's going on live. Now, because they just implemented that, there's going to be some problems initially with networking and with getting everything exactly where it needs to be. When all that's done, we should see an increase in the rate at which things start to come our way, because as soon as it's done on the dev server, the dev code is done, it should be able to be uploaded into the live server and we should see it. That comes with another piece. We had a letter from the chairman not too long ago, just as we hit 1 million citizens or backers that were registered on the Robert Space Industries website. And what we were told is that everybody now has access to the live version of the alpha. But only those with the alpha access will get access to the PTU. This is going to help with giving an opportunity for those that want to support the game at this point, have missed those opportunities to get alpha access, to start playing the game. But it's also going to keep true to their word that the alpha testers, or the people with the alpha badges, are going to get first dibs at all of the parts of Star Citizen that come off. Now, with that said, we had 1.3 out for a week. I had a little bit of fun in there. It was buggy, just like it is now. I couldn't get my size 4 weapons to work a couple of times, but I finally did. And I'm glad that they're doing it in this way. That way we could take care of the people that are going to support us from now on, and that we can take care of the people that have been supporting us up to now. I talked a little bit about Derek Smart in last week's State of the Game. I apologize for bringing you that nauseous environment that Derek has created. I promise you that's it. I'm no longer going to jump on the Derek Smart bandwagon. I think everything he had to say is moot point anyway. They are showing us that they have a great game coming out, and I can't wait to see it. And with that said, Gary Oldman? Oh, come on. Gillian Anderson, and of course, maybe this is what happened to Luke Skywalker and why he's not in the trailer for Star Wars. But what a great cast they have. And although a lot of you are looking forward to the live multiplayer server, I've been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. It has been a long time since I actually was able to play a real Chris Roberts space opera. With that said, outside of a little bit of an issue with Content ID, of course the music in Rebel Galaxy was going to be Content ID'd, and next time I play it I will turn that off. But take a look at that video. It is a fun game along the lines of maybe a successor to Freelancer. I don't know, I just started playing it, but that should be good. I just wanted to throw that in there because I found that to be a fun game. We have quite a number of ships coming our way. We were told that Herald should be finding its way into the hangars of those that purchased it real soon. The Saber is going to be out also pretty soon. And then I was told not too soon after 2.0, we should be seeing some other ships. So those are all the things that are going on in Star Citizen. So that means that 2.0 is on the way. FPS has been pushed to after 2.0. 2.0 is really going to touch a lot more people than FPS, though FPS is just as important. And when you think about it, Star Citizen Alpha 2.0 is the game where the FPS module Star Marine is the game within the game. It's kind of like Arena Commander. So although I'm a little disappointed it's not coming out first, I understand why it's being put on not the back burner, but being put behind the Star Citizen Alpha 2.0 release. Next year is going to be big, but before that, we have the anniversary sale coming up in November. And when that happens, I definitely will do a couple of more shows like this, talk about the ships over here, and try to spark some interest in you to see which one of them you might want to fly. And hopefully, most of them are available to fly by then, and they add the ability to fly any ship that's available in Arena Commander and Star Citizen Alpha 1.3 at this point, and that would be fun. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on now. 1.3 also brought in new flight models, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm trying to get around them. And it brought in a nice little section of ArcCorp. I like that they're, to me, the lore always is fun, and being able to see things built up as it's being built up is pretty fun too. I'm very happy that they're showing us off artwork before it's actually finished. But, the new area that they showed us, it's bland, right? I know this world is modeled after Coruscant, the city planet that was in Star Wars. You got to see it in I think it was episode 2 or episode 1. Episode 2. It's a city that sprawls a whole planet. But there's not too much variety in the textures at this point. I know they're going to get there, but at least there's some things like this spinning little jet that blows up that shows us where all the haze is coming from. Even so, if you do go into ArcCorp, please beware of the buggies. There's 2 reasons to beware of the buggies. A, drivers like me like to run you over. You all saw my state of the game where I ran people over. And also, the buggies will blow up and take you and anyone out around them after you start crashing into things. All right, folks, lots to talk about in the coming weeks. That's all I'm going to leave you with today. Remember about Patreon, patreon.com/batgirl. It helps the channel keep going. It also helps the organization, which is the Enablers. That's the official organization of the of this particular video cast. And it's helping us get our Mumble server and some other things that we want to get inside of the game. But it also helps me to be motivated to come and do these, because if I feel I'm letting down my paying patrons, I'm going to get my butt into this studio and do some shows. For those who have been taking care of me for the better part of a year or more now, thank you so very much. You make every single day I do these videos worth it. And you taking care of me makes, it humbles me. Thank you. All right, guys, that's enough for that. Remember, Enablers, the Enablers, look for us inside of the organization page. We are recruiting a ton right now. And we are having get-togethers every Friday and Sunday night in the universe. And sometimes playing some other games like World of Warships. That's all I got for you. And with that said, you all be safe out there. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.